If you have the warrior's spirit, prove it to me now!
Lord Shibata is the enemy. We need to advance with the greatest of care.
This will end quickly!
None of you are outdoing me this time!
Just stay calm and keep your eyes on the enemy in front of you.
I try keeping quiet. It doesn't help to let the enemy know you're coming.
Open the gates!
Hideyoshi is afraid, but he stands in the enemy ranks. I owe Lord Shibata too much, though. I cannot abandon him now.
Excellent work, lads. Now, to the next phase. Kiyomasa, Masanori, you think you can deal with the Shizuka very?
This will end quickly!
No problem at all!
You can rely on us, my lord.
This will end quickly!
Open the gate!
I am Keiji Maeda. None cross me and live to tell the tale.
I take your lead.
Let's get moving.
Incredible! I live my life by the sword. Incredible! This will my blade shall...
There they are!
Open the gates! This will end quickly!
Won't let you get the best of me!
Fine work!
This will end quickly!
I knew I could rely on you, Mitsunari.
This'll give him an even bigger hit.
Stop worrying about him. Focus on the job we have at hand.
Open the gates! Open the gates!
This will end quickly!
Not bad. I'll be sure to keep an eye on you.
This will end quickly!
I'm truly proud of you.
Tatsumasa, go to Toshi Ie and tell him to advance.
This will end quickly!
Toshi-Ie is like a brother to me. Supported the older name. Someone has to convince him to stop this madness.
This will end quickly!
Forgive me, old man.
Fall back!
Forward! This will end quickly!
Toshi-Ie now has no home to which he can return.
There's nothing broken that cannot be rebuilt.
Incredible! Quickly! My blade shall bring us victory! Incredible! I live my life by the sword! This will end quickly! shall bring us victory.
This will end quickly. All I can do is remain loyal to the Gaia.
I take your lead.
My lord's vision is in your hands.
You can count on me, Lord Shibata.
Justice will always emerge victorious in the end.
For the pride of the Tanuki, I will drive the Shimazu out of this land.
Come then, hero. Drive me out if you will.
This will end quickly.
Divide into 2 units and prevent the enemy from gaining any traction.
Your force must lay siege to the enemy camp. That will keep them on the back foot.
Very well. Then your unit must focus on the enemy vanguard.
This will end quickly.
This land belongs to the Takamaru. Return at once.
This will end quickly. Forward. This will end quickly.
It looks like we made it.
We will reclaim Iwaya Castle.
Forward and quickly.
My father-in-law gave his life to defend this castle.
This
To
will
honor
end
his
quickly.
bravery, we must reclaim it in our own hands.
We will head for Hakata. Advance!
Forward. This will end quickly. Open the gate. This will end quickly. Incredible! I live my life by the sword. Incredible! I live my life by the sword. This will end quickly. Begin the assault.
Leave this place! This is my land!
Fine work.
The Shimazu have fallen back.
This will end quickly.
This is our chance. We must strike while they are unprepared.
Has fallen back. This is terrible news. Fall back. This will end quickly.
These children are tougher than
This
me.
will end quickly.
Pull back. And strike again.
Fall back. This will end quickly.
Not so fast!
Forward.
They argue like bitter enemies, but this battle has proven they are husband and wife after all. Without their understanding and coordination, victory would have been impossible.
I take your lead. Forward.
So many lives have been lost defending this castle. At last, it has returned to its rightful owners.
Iwaya Castle is ours, but we are not finished yet.
Quickly!
We must reclaim all of the land Shimazu took from us.
Incredible! I live my life by the sword. Incredible! My blade shall bring us victory. Quickly! This will end. This will end quickly. This will end quickly. Open the gates! Forward!
The pride of the Tachibana will not stand for this invasion.
Quickly! This will end quickly! This will end quickly!
We have recovered all of our castles. All that remains is to eliminate any future threats to them.
Open the gates!
Unfortunately, we have no choice. We have to retreat.
Fall back! This will end quickly! Get them!
If the Shimazu fall, attention will turn to Kanto. It must not
This will
happen.
end quickly!
I shall destroy you. I've had enough for one
This will
day.
end quickly!
Farewell.
Incredible! I live my life by the sword. This will end
Yoshihisa has been taught a valuable lesson. It is more than enough for one day. We will have other opportunities. For now, we must celebrate our victory.
Justice will always emerge victorious in the end.
It is your duty to bring order back to this land.
Understood. Forward. We must break through the castle gates.
Quickly! Open the gates!
The road to the main wall
This
is
will end
open.
quickly!
Advance!
That accursed man. He strikes where our defenses are weakest.
This will end quickly! Forward! This will end quickly! He's here! Kenshin is here!
That trespasser. He will regret setting foot on my territory.
Ujiyasu has the respect of his soldiers
This
and
will
his
end
people.
quickly!
He will not be easily overcome. This is an opportunity for you to display your true skill,
This will
Kenshin.
end quickly!
My time here is done. I will observe your progress from afar.
Get them!
Your mighty god of war. What will you do?
I take your This will end quickly!
I will not let harm befall you.
This will end quickly!
Is there any part for an old man to play?
Get them! This will end
You
quickly!
This
This will end This will end
A formidable enemy indeed. Your smile betrays your excitement at facing him, Kenshin.
Incredible! My life by the
Ha!
This will end quickly!
Shingen to tangle with me. In that case, I'll have to give him no choice. Close in on him, men.
Open the gates! This will end quickly!
Until we meet again. Dragon of Ichigo. Come back as often as you must. The main keep is our goal. Forward.
This will end quickly! This will end quickly! This will end quickly! I will flush all my bullets turn to dust! Incredible! This will end quickly! My blade shall bring us victory!
Now, we'll strike down the enemy.
Open the gates! This will end quickly! It's Kenshin! Forward! This will end quickly! This will end No one can withstand my skill in battle!
I shall sing your praises forevermore.
So, the god of war approaches.
Incredible! I live my life by the sword! Open the gates! I take you over the gates! Forward!
Victory is mine. All units withdraw.
But, my lord, the castle is ours for the taking!
Our goal has been achieved. We have done what we set out to do.
I feared as much.
Victory is mine! I shall take your leave!
Tighten the defenses!
This will end quickly!
Our woodpecker strategy has been defeated, and our forces are split in two.
This
Until
will
the
end
moment
quickly!
unit arrives, I will keep you safe.
This will end quickly!
I cannot allow you to sacrifice your life. I will fight alongside you.
This will end quickly!
I would never underestimate you, Dragon. Your tactical prowess is legendary.
This will end quickly! This will end quickly!
Play the tigers. Brother, lead the defense of our main camp to me.
I'm ready to assist! This will end quickly!
Where would I be without you?
I can smell the sweet scent of death.
Quickly!
Tighten the defenses!
Oh! The commander leads his troops into battle. Bold!
Nemesis.
So you honor me by calling me your nemesis. Once the battle is over, I hope you will honor me by calling me your friend.
This will end quickly! Incredible! This will end quickly! My blade shall bring us victory! Incredible! This will My blade shall bring us victory!
I shall this. This battle
will
is
end
far
quickly.
from over.
Fall back!
You intend to keep fighting?
Quickly!
Some people never learn, do they?
My lord, I have brought the enemy mobile unit to action!
In that case, we'll have to make a new road
This
for
will end quickly!
friend.
This will end quickly! This will end quickly! This will end quickly!
Fine work. The unit should be here any minute now.
My lord, our tardiness will be atoned for by our actions in battle.
Now that perhaps we shall demonstrate just what we are capable of.
Incredible and quickly! This will end quickly! Incredible! I live my life by the sword! This will end quickly! There they are! This will end quickly!
You have earned the right to face me.
Tighten the defenses! This will end
Not so fast. You haven't earned the right to face my lord just yet.
When his woodpecker strategy was foiled, I thought he was done. But that's shame. He is resilient as well as crafty.
This will end quickly!
He must withdraw. If he remains, he will sustain unacceptable losses.
If you so desire, my sister.
This will end quickly! Open the gate! This will end quickly!
I rather hope you stay.
We can't afford any mistakes. There they are! This will end quickly! We will hold the top of the gate! Hurry to the temple!
There shall be no escape this time, dragon.
I have never seen you happier than when you are fighting a worthy opponent. It makes me glad to live in this age of strife. The dragon and the tiger must settle the score. The very gods in heaven will be watching.
This will end quickly! Incredible! I live my life by the sword! Incredible! I live my life by the sword! I take your lead!
Impossible. No mortal can overcome me. Next time, I shall treat you to the bitter taste of defeat. Next time? I would have thought you'd had enough.
Justice will always emerge victorious in the end!
Take down the Oda before Nobunaga gets here.
Understood. Leave it to me.
My lord, I will assist you.
These are enemy traps. If touched, they will explode. We must move with caution. They're releasing them from the strongholds. We must seize control of the enemy strongholds on the river to stop them.
If you insist on opposing the Odin,
This will end quickly.
At the Asakura main camp.
This will end tight the defense. Incredible! My blade shall bring us victory. This will end quickly. No one can withstand my skill in battle. This will end quickly. This will end quickly.
you must be sacrificed for the great.
There are still more remaining.
This will end quickly.
You are not finished yet.
Open the gate. There they are.
Your head is mine.
Nagamasa, what are you doing? Help me now. Open the gates.
For my lord, I shall reign over this field of battle.
Tighten the defenses. This will end quickly. Natsu, keep him away! Keep him away from me! This will end quickly. We must retreat. I live my life by the sword.
By the gods, I shall triumph here. Do not waste your breath. Fight like a warrior.
Quickly. Incredible. I live my life by the sword. I take your
Struggling. How could this be? Men of Nikara, show them your spirit.
I take your
Fine work indeed, my faithful ally.
Open the gates. This will end. This
He's
will end
here!
quickly.
Nagamasa, I will look after our main camp.
Then I will lead the raid on the Oda. This will end quickly. Open the gate.
My lord is fully committed to our cause. I must not let him down.
No! I must stop Oichi before it's too late. This will end quickly.
Why do you have to get in my way?
Incredible! I live my life by the sword. Fine work.
It seems they do not appreciate our little amusements.
I am sorry, my
This will
lord.
end quickly! This will end quickly! Forward! This will end quickly!
We're not finished yet. As long as I'm alive, I'll be back.
I look forward to a rematch. Another enemy falls to my blade. Incredible and quickly! My blade shall bring us victory! No one can withstand my skill in battle!
Your feats in battle are most amazing.
Forward! This will end quickly!
As you walk oblivion. But by all means, keep walking as you must.
This will end quickly! This will end quickly! By the gods, I shall triumph! Quickly! Incredible! My blade shall bring us victory! By the sword. This will end. Your help is greatly appreciated. I take your lead.
Your faith gives you true strength.
Oichi, are you all right? You have not been hurt?
Yes, my lord. As long as the two of us are together, there is nothing we cannot overcome.
Justice will always emerge victorious in the end.
My people, please. This house, this legacy of my father's. Give everything you can to keep it safe!
This will end quickly!
This battle will finally draw down the curtain on this long age of conflict.
This is our house. We do not appreciate uninvited guests. Now get out, before I throw you out.
This will end quickly!
glory, right, Kiyomasa?
How about we focus on the glory this time?
This will end quickly.
That's about time.
Quickly. There they are.
Come, men of Psycho.
This will end.
The main keep is ours to capture.
You shall not have it all your own way this time.
He just knows you're the best he has.
That takes care of this area. On to the next.
Open the gates. This will end.
This castle is truly impenetrable.
Unless we can break up the enemy formation, there will be no chance of victory. Lord Kiyomasa, I will move to the sign of the war.
That is a dangerous gamble. But if you insist, then I will accompany you.
Just use brute force. Push the front line up.
Tighten the defense. Get them!
This will end quickly.
Tighten the defenses.
This is the price I pay for my carelessness.
I won't lose to the likes of you.
Feel the darkness envelop and its grasp.
This will end quickly.
Incredible! My blade shall bring us victory.
The darkness will come again.
This is simply ridiculous.
And increasingly fatigued. We won't be able to hold out much longer.
This will end.
There they are!
No matter how grave the situation, there's always a chance to turn things around.
Look, Kiyomasa! Reinforcements are here!
Who is that? Sakon?
This will end quickly!
If I go, I'm taking you out with me!
This will end quickly!
Allies, why would you betray my lord like this?
I simply wish to keep it safe.
Yukimura was too much for me.
This will end incredible! My blade shall bring us victory! This will end quickly! No one can withstand my skill in battle! This will end quickly! This will end No one can withstand my skill in battle! Quickly! Very good! Keep it up! Incredible! I live my life by the sword! This will end quickly! Another enemy falls to my blade!
Whoa! How'd you do that?
This will end quickly! This will end quickly! This will end quickly! This will end quickly! My blade shall bring us victory!
Draw the enemy out. Open fire.
Begin the assault! This will end quickly!
Yamasa, we can't be left behind!
I shall bring us... Glorious victory! Forward! This will end quickly!
Open the gates! Tighten the defenses!
Glory is in danger.
This will end quickly! This will end quickly! Incredible! I live my life by the sword! This will end quickly!
Resist me and you will be reduced to ashes.
I take your lead!
The new world begins with your defeat!
Incredible! I live my life by the sword! I take your lead! This will end quickly!
This is not over.
I know it isn't. I'll be ready for you, no matter how often it takes.
Perhaps we may meet again in battle, some other time and place.